In this edition, we take a look at both men's and women's side of cross country, talk with junior Kayla Whitlow and senior Brad Huff. All this and more on Zips Cross Country with head coach Lee LaBadie. Hi everyone, and welcome to Zips Cross Country with head coach Lee LaBadie. I'm your host, Chrissy Prebonick. Coach, we're heading to the Mid-American Conference Champions this week for both men's and women's. Talk to me a little bit about the men's team this season.
Well, we're really excited about the men's team. This is an opportunity for us to actually win. Eastern Michigan is the favorite, but Miami and Akron can challenge them, can beat them. I believe we have the better team. We won the All-Ohio, beat Miami there. So this is an exciting time for all of us.
So you said, do you think you have the better team? Why? What makes
Miami? We have the better team because we've beaten them a few times, and we're just rougher and tougher than the Eastern Michigan guys, and that's what I'm telling them. All right.
Absolutely.
But we have an honest opportunity to run with them. If we do, if the boys challenge them, become men during the race, then we're going to beat them.
What specific elements make those men during these races?
Going out with the leaders such that the first part of the race, all 5 athletes are in the top group, and then the middle of the race, they have to stick. And obviously, it comes down to then the end, okay, if you have 3 teams and there's 5 athletes from all 3 teams there, who's going to finish it off the most? Can
you talk to us a little bit about these 5 specific athletes?
Well, right now, our top 5, Clayton Murphy is a freshman. Dan Zupan is a freshman. Trevor Norris is a sophomore. Kyle Cochran is a sophomore. And our senior, who has been as high as 3rd in the Mid-American Conference, he was 17th in the regional meet a few years ago, is Brad Huff. And all 5 of them have switched places this year in 1st through 5th. So those block of guys like a set of bowling pins are supposed to go right up there and knock them down.
You told me off camera that Brad is your senior. However, everyone else kind of pulls together and they really work as a team. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The real key is that the split between the 1st place athlete and the 5th place athlete is 20 seconds or less. If we do that, because our fellas are all very competent, they will be able to win the championship, I believe.
I recently sat down with senior Brad Huff, and let's go to him for his thoughts on his recent accomplishments. I'm with cross-country senior Brad Huff. Brad, how has the season been for you?
It's been pretty good. I started off kind of on and off running, but pretty much by mid-September I was back into the swing of things, and it's been an all up on the upswing ever since there.
That's good. And you are a senior, so what has your career been like with Akron?
It's been really good. I came from a kind of small program in high school, didn't really know what we were doing, and it's been good here. I've been able to make a lot of large gains. It usually goes in levels. It's not like a linear line like this. You know, you get a big PR and then you kind of flatten and a big PR. So my sophomore year was pretty good. I really just was dealing with some injuries junior year, but I'm looking for get on that next level for my senior year.
Brad, you've had some success here at Akron. You're 2-time first-team all-conference runner. How is your confidence level as you head into the championships this weekend?
It's good. I think, in general, I have a good chance of being a MAC champ. I think there's a couple fast kids, but I think it's going to play to me. If it goes a little bit slow, I'll be able to. I'm a good miler, so for me, I like to kick a lot at the end of the race. So if they can't lose me before the last 800, I think that I'll be able to kick them down. And I think as a team, you know, we're all looking really good. We're very close in workouts. You know, at the end of a repeat, we might only be like, you know, 5 meters apart. We're all just really, not only are we close as a team, but we're all really close, you know, in running, which really helps your score when you're at a scored meet. So.
Well, good luck to you this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks so much, Brad.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Yeah. Coach, Brad's a 2-time all-first-team runner.
Yes, he is.
Talk to us a little bit about his development throughout his years here.
Well, Brad came in and he was 5th, 6th on our team his freshman year. His sophomore year, he really blossomed, took over the leadership has done extremely well, has been probably our top runner the last 2 years. And he has helped the 2 freshmen we have this year and the 2 sophomores to develop. This year we've been trading spots. There's been 3 different individuals in that top 5 that have been the first runner for us. So this is the kind of leadership that he's added to the team. This is why the other athletes came. They wanted to be part of a championship program, and now we have an opportunity to make it so.
Very, very lucky underclassmen to have such a leader like Brad. When we come back, Coach and I will talk a little bit about the women's team.
Zips fans, register today for the new and improved Rewards program. Earn points and prizes for interacting with the Zips on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Registration is free and easy, and you could win tons of great prizes. Visit zipsrewards.com today to begin collecting points.
Welcome back to Zips Cross Country with Head Coach Lee LaBadie. I'm your host, Chrissy Prebonick. Coach, the women have had a successful season as they head to the championship as well. Can you talk to us a little bit about them?
Yes, the women last year were 7th in the conference championship, and this is the first year that I've been coaching them, and they've been polite, nice, taking the coaching directions. And I feel we can hit that or improve upon that. Right now it looks like the top 3 spots in the conference are pretty well sold up with some other teams. 4th place is fairly solid, but 5th through 8th is wide open. So the goal this year is to improve on the 7th place finish. We have a couple freshmen. We have people that Kayla Whitlow, for instance, was most improved last year. She's coming back. She led us at pre-nationals. And so we're looking for a strong performance. It's going to be very tight in that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th category. And it's going to be our 4th and 5th person on the women's side that's going to make the difference.
And how do you keep the women motivated? Since you said that the 5th, 6th, 7th spots are open, how do you keep them motivated to keep pushing?
Well, it's a team effort, and it's like football. If somebody misses a tackle, the person theoretically can go and get a touchdown. So you're running your maximum at your best, but at the same time, we're on the sideline saying, "Hey, here's the other team's 5th person. You know you're our 5th person." So it gets down at the end of the race to be a one-on-one competition, and it's making a huge difference. Because if they get 5 in before we have our 5th, they're going to beat us. So our 5th and 4th person really have a crucial role. Most people think the top runner has the crucial role. Again, it's a team effort. So it takes the top runner and it takes 4th and 5th coming in.
You mentioned Kayla Whitlow. I recently had the chance to speak with her about her career with Akron and her progression throughout the season. I'm joined with junior runner Kayla Whitlow. Kayla, as we head to the MAC championships this week, what are your expectations for your team?
Our team's expectations is to finish in the top half of our conference. We all have a goal that what time we want to run. We're like battling some injuries, so we're just trying to go out there and push ourselves and to just finish on top.
What's your personal goal?
My goal is to finish in the top 15, run under 21:30. You probably don't know what time that is, and that's about it.
And then you were 800-meter runner. Now you're doing distance. What's the difference between the two, and how is that transition for you?
It's a lot different than running the 800. Training-wise, it's a little longer than what I like, but it's not bad. Coach works with me, and I'm not doing too much distance, so it's a balance, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
That's good. And you are a junior, so you're one of the upperclassmen. How is it being an upperclassman with such a younger team?
The biggest thing is that I have experience other than the other girls, so when we go into meets, I already kind of know what to expect, and I can help them. The biggest thing is that they're nervous, they don't know what to expect, and I guess to just give them some encouraging words and to just let them know that whatever the outcome is, it's going to get better from here.
Well, thanks, Kayla. Good luck to you this week. Coach Kayla's had quite the season and career with Akron. A couple years ago, she was most improved for the team. Can you kind of speak to her development?
Kayla is a very interesting athlete. She's actually a half miler, 800-meter runner, and she's running 6,000 meters. So this is an exciting time for her because it's a little on the difficult side. You're running longer distances, but she's over the years made a very good transition. She's willing to do the extra mileage. We upped our races this year to 6K instead of 5K, many of the races, and it's not been a problem with her. It's more a mental thing that you have to overcome, and Kayla's, when it comes to being tough in the mind, Kayla's as tough as you can get.
What are your expectations for her this Saturday?
I expect her to be in the anywhere from 10th through 20th. If we're in the top 7, you're first team MAC. If you're if you're down to 15th, then you're in second team MAC. So she has an opportunity to be second team MAC.
Akron heads to the Mid-American Conference Championship Saturday, November 2nd at Bowling Green. For head coach Lee LaBadie, I'm Chrissy Prebonick with GoZips.com. We'll see you next time.